Warm welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, been a hot minute. Today I'm just uploading. We've gotten Goofy out of hiding. She's come off the trailer and I'm just gonna showcase something to use. So as we all know, old Goofy here from the Riverland Burnouts video, that it was pro charged and that's shit itself, so it's no good. So I've waited a while, saved some money and accumulated some parts, and we're going to be doing a bigger build on it, something special. So we'll cue the intro and then I'll show you what we've got in store.
This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purposes.
Right, now let's see. Like I said, accumulated some parts over some period of time, and here they are. Got a bit going on. So to start with, this is the first part I got. So this is a Wind 177 supercharger. It came off another Barra, so it already has the plenum with injection, so I can use injectors in it. Because as some people may know, Aussie Speed do a plenum as well that you can, it's a universal one, so you can basically just put any charger. It's just a flat plate, you put any charger on top of it. Working out your own stud patterns and stuff like that, so you Wind 671s and stuff like that, but I didn't want to run that because there's no injection and I couldn't work out a way. Well, I could, but I didn't have the stuff or the knowledge to work out a way to get that to work. So I'll just go through the list of parts. Oh, pardon me. And we got the Wind 177 with the intake plenum. And on the 177 there's a spacer, gaskets as usual, and a ProFlow 90 degree 4-barrel carb style stud pattern to GMLSA, GMLS throttle body, and that comes to a throttle body, which is an LSA throttle body from the, well, LSA is a supercharged, LS is from the newer VF Commodores, and throttle body plug and pins, which I can work out to wire up into my loom. Ross Racing Gold Series balancer, just so I can rev her a little more without it flying off the rings. That's not really necessary. ARP stud, the strongest stud for the actual balancer. Timing chain kit, heavy duty timing chain kit with a billet sprocket, has all the guides and shit, and a pulley tensioner. Then here's the big money part. We have here, let's get that out of the way, a Haltech ECU for her, so we can work out stuff a lot easier with Haltech. Like, you can't do a lot more extra stuff with the stock computer with PCM Tech and stuff like that, so running the throttle body was a must-have. This is a plug and play Pro ECU with onboard wideband in there. So clean my throat a lot today. Belt that probably won't fit, so we can just discard that. That came with the kit. Here we got some Crow cams. If I can get this open. Crow cams lifters for a Barra. That was a suggestion my mate made to me. And some valve springs and retainers. So obviously if you want to start running boost, valve springs, retainers and head studs are a must go, unless you're doing a budget build and not running much pound. So anyways, yeah, so we've got the head studs. We've got tough mounts, engine mounts. I bought these purely just so when it's on limiter the motor's not shaking a lot, because with this you'd only have a few bolts at that thick of metal. It's just a bit worrying if it'll stay on if the motor shakes too much. With this, the supercharger's pretty heavy and it's hanging off the side of the motor. It's not like in the middle like the V8s have, it's in the middle. Anyway, so yeah, these move a lot less. I've been told I was going to get solid mounts, but I plan on driving this car, Alice Springs, on the roads again this year. So I didn't want to get solid mounts. That's for an exhaust. I've got a 3.5 inch full stainless catback exhaust. It's nothing shiny, but this is just purely so I can drive it on the street. And with the exhaust, we've got a 3-inch Varex, so when I'm skidding, I can open her up with this little valve once it's all put together, and it's a lot louder. That leads us to harness sleeve packs, just for the fishnet type of thing that goes over the wire. Alternator high mount kit. I only bought this so I can work out an easier way to have the belt, because I don't have a water pump. We're going electric. So with electric water pump, obviously you then don't have a water pump on there. And yeah, so using this bad boy to move her up, and then I can work out a belt a bit better. Then we've got Davis Craig EWP electric water pump 150, EWP 150, and then intake studs for the supercharger. This came with a few fittings that I'm not using. I'm yet to determine, so I've got these AN lines and stuff like that. So this is what I want to run. Dash 20. It's pretty bloody big. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, so I've got everything I need in dash 16 and everything I need in dash 20 to make either of them work. So yeah, that's to be determined. And moving on, what else have we got? A switch panel. So I'm going to rewire all the switches I have in the car, because I currently do not like it very much. This way I can have a push start as well. And in here we have Bosch Raceworks, or just Bosch. Yeah, just Bosch. What are they? 1100cc injectors, I'm pretty sure. And a couple of heat wrap tape, or heat reflective tape. We've got our dash 20 lines there, and yeah, I think that's about it. So I've got all these parts. It's probably almost 10 or nearly over 10 grand's worth of stuff. I've also got something not many people buy when they do this stuff. I don't need it anyway. Mind my stupidity, there's clips on the sides. Valve spring tool. So I can do valve springs at home. But, so what I'm doing is, there's all the parts. What I want to do with putting all this on Goofy, I want to record it all, but there's going to be a bit much to do in one video. So then I thought it'd be a better idea if I did it in a little YouTube series. Video 1, pulling it all down, video 2, doing this and that, etc, etc. And yeah, I don't know how many videos I can get out of it, but I don't know, we'll see. But the first video is gonna, well, yeah, so I need to pull all this off. Pull the old supercharger off, pull all this out, pull the bumper off, pull the intercooler out. Just everything that's on it now, pull it down, get the head off. So I can take it to a machine shop that I've got lined up. So the heads, when it comes off, I'm going to take it with the valve springs and lifters and retainers and stuff to the machine shop, so that can get all like checked over, crack tested, cleaned up, decked, and when he has it there, he pulls it down to do all that anyway and puts it all back together. So if I just take in my valve springs and retainers and that, he can just put mine back in for me. But yeah, nah, so yeah, it's just a bit of an intro video. It's nothing hectic going on in this video, but yeah, we'll start off on the stuff in the next video and see how far we get. But once the head's gone, there's not a whole lot we can do, except maybe the water pump and the wiring and stuff. I bought a bunch of wires as well, so I can try to get the Davis Craig water pump in there. But yeah, no. Well, hope you're keen, as I am. And ready to get all this stuff on, ready for Red Centenars this year, and finally going on a actual big, good quality supercharger. Yeah, hope you're keen as I am. We'll start the next video very soon, and yeah, well, have a good one. Love yous.